Okay, so, this news came out yesterday, but I decided to talk about it now because I'm kind of... Here's the problem. It's kind of a good news, bad news thing and I'm going to talk about the vast majority of one half, and you guys probably know which one. Now, first off, we are getting a DC, coming 2018, we are getting a streaming service, which is going to center around, DC-centric things. It's going to be like DC Netflix. Apparently, from what it sounds like, it's going to be like DC equivalent to like Netflix and Hulu. And one of the things they're going to be showing is Young Justice, which has got the season 3 title will be called Young Justice Outsiders. Which I'm like, oh, we're going to get the Outsiders? Sweet. And then we got the other thing, which is finally a live-action Teen Titans show, which was supposed to be on TNT, but I guess they mixed it around to make it like this. Alright. But the other thing, I was like, oh, finally we're getting a live-action Teen Titans show, and they have confirmed that, yes, we are getting Beast Boy and Nightwing. Those are the two that have been confirmed. So far, I think those are the only... Nightwing and Beast Boy are the only ones that have been confirmed so far. I don't know if that's, like, changed, like, if they've said other Teen Titan members are going to be here. But yeah, here's where the part where I got a little skeptical. And if you know the article, then you know what I mean. It's gonna be set in the, you guessed it, the DC CW universe. Yeah, that whole thing. So once again, another DC show. Now, what they haven't said is, as far as I know, again, the article I read just said, hey, this is going to be set in the DC CW universe. They didn't say who was going to be the showrunner on it, but knowing how this whole spiel goes, that means, yeah, it's probably going to be the same people we've had on literally fucking everything. But who knows? Now look, guys, I don't mean to sound really pessimistic and really pissed off. I really don't, because I really dig the Teen Titans. I really love everything that happens with the Teen Titans. But the CW has just been so bad. And if you continue to enjoy the CW, that's totally fine. No ill will against you. I don't, I'm not going to say, oh, you're stupid for saying, for liking the CW. But the thing is that it just hasn't been doing anything for me. Like, man, Flash, I've been trying, Season 3 has just been a fucking chore to get through. And, of course, I think we all know that Arrow has been great, and Supergirl's kind of sliding down the hill, along with Legends of Tomorrow. So it's all, and I think we have Black Lightning that's going to be on the I know it was going to be on Fox, but they decided to put it in the CW. Which is good, but again, it's CW, so don't get your hopes. It's DC CW, so don't get your hopes up at this point. I want to give Black Lightning a shot, though. I really do, because the creative team behind it has a little more control over it than everyone else in the CW. Like, who was originally supposed to be on it, have a little more control over it. So yeah, it might be different for Black Lightning. So I'm going to give that a major shot. But this, it's the Teen Titans, and you've got, finally, Nightwing, and we've had Bloodhaven referenced many times in Arrow and throughout the DC universe, so it's nice to finally fucking see Dick Grayson on the small screen, and, yeah, that's really cool. And, yeah, having Beast Boy, it's a CW budget, so... But then again, keep in mind this won't be airing on the CW, this will be on an online show. But keep in mind, an online show doesn't mean bigger budget. In fact, sometimes it means lower budget. So I don't even know how they're going to do, the shape-shifting for Beast Boy and make it look good. That's kind of the thing I'm worried about. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. It's cool to see Beast Boy finally on the small screen and get some live-action love. But at the same time, I'm like, how are you going to make this look good? where was I going with this? But so far, like I said, I only know that Nightwing and Beast Boy are going to be in it, so that kind of leaves into interpretation of who else could be in this show. I'm going to be disappointed because I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers and DC are probably going to say nay to having Cyborg on here because he's already on Justice League and they don't want to confuse anyone, which is kind of dumb. I hate that kind of reasoning. I'm pretty sure people can understand that there can be two different cyborgs because they're two different universes. but whatever, we're probably not going to get Cyborg, unfortunately, so that kind of leaves with a few other characters, and since this is CW, hear me out, we could probably get Roy back. Yeah, I'd actually like to see Roy again as Speedy. I'd like, well, Arsenal. So yeah, maybe, and we still have Wally West, so we can probably get Wally, and he is part of the Titans right now in Damian's team. I doubt we'll get Damian Wayne, but again, you have Dick Grayson, so maybe Batman's out there somewhere, so yeah. Starfire's another good possibility, and of course Raven. I think Raven and Starfire are a big possibility. I honestly think that if you're going to have this team, we're probably going to see Raven. It's probably a given that we're probably going to get Raven and Starfire, possibly Donna, but other characters I could probably see on here. Hawk and Dove, that's another one. That's really easy to do, and if I remember right, Hawk and Dove were supposed to be on, when it was supposed to be a show on TNT, Hawk and Dove were in that lineup, along with Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy, and Dick Grayson. I think I'm missing someone. I think Bumblebee was in that lineup, too? Who knows? But Bumblebee's another one. I guess Danny Chase, he'd be pretty, but he's an easy one, but then again, it's Danny Chase, and if you know Danny Chase from those comics, you can just, yeah, no one fucking likes Danny Chase. At least as far as I know, no. If there's any Danny Chase fans out there, you know, God bless you. But I hate that little fucker. If you thought Damian Wayne was an annoying little shit stain, and I just rhymed, then you have yet to meet the arrogance of Danny Chase. Anyway, I guess it would be cool, you know, it'd be cool to see all those characters, and like I said, I'm really cool with, I really dig the actor playing Wally. He's probably one of the better things of, Wally West has been probably one of the better things of Flash Season 3. Yeah, the Flash Season 3. And again, this is in the universe, so it'd be cool to see him part of this team. Again, and like I said, I'd really like to see, you know, Roy Harper on here. Donna, like I said, maybe, but again, you have Dick Grayson here, so maybe they'd be open to saying, yeah, let's use Donna. Trying to think of who, like... But again, you know, also, we are getting Manu Bennett back in Arrow, so yeah. I mean, and I've always said, you know, Arrow Season 2 was awesome, but yeah, let's see that steady decline. But still, now that, you know, the Teen Titans are here, you can actually use, you know, and you already have Deathstroke, so you can have Deathstroke as the main villain for the Titans. You can have him again for the Teen Titans, and, you know, have that classic rivalry between him and Dick Grayson. I've always said, and I can't be the only one who's thought this, that, you know, Dick Grayson, like, you could say that Deathstroke is kind of like a DC villain on a whole, and that in some cases that's true, but I feel like, when it comes down to it, it's always been Dick and Slade that have always been out for each other. You know, the Titans on a whole, Deathstroke has been their major enemy, but, I feel like that he's already, like, him and Dick Grayson have some, like, respect/animosity towards each other. So, yeah, we have Manu Bennett back in the DC, you know, this DC-CW universe, and he's probably one of the best villains. Admit it, he's probably been the best villain we've seen. Well, him and Thawne. And Merlin. That's, like, those guys, like, those three right there have been, like, you know, the Season 1 Thawne, mind you. Season 1, you know... All of those characters have they've probably been the best. But let's face it, Deathstroke was probably, hands down, the best out of all of them. But I digress. So, having Deathstroke back would be really cool. We could have, you know... I'm thinking, like, how are you going to do Trigon? That's going to be a CG... again, depending on the budget, I'm kind of dreading how they're going to do that. And if they're just going to cheap out and make him a cloud. Isn't that right, Smallville? Ugh. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, this is, look, but again, it's CW, so I can't get my hopes up. I know I'm sounding very enthusiastic, and I want to be enthusiastic, guys. I'm a Teen Titans guy, so I want to be enthusiastic for it. But again, I've been hurt so many times by DC-CW that I've become numb to the pain. So it's kind of difficult for me to be, you know, hyped for anything from them, sadly. But who knows? maybe this will change things around. Who knows? And I can't even finish that sentence. DCCW turning things around. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. That is rich. So again, who knows? Maybe this will be the one to, in all seriousness, if I can be serious, maybe it would be the one to turn things around. But who knows? Right now, my expectations are kind of low. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of a Teen Titans live-action series in the CW universe? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Just comment below, let me know. Also, what do you guys think? Because I know I didn't talk a lot about this, because there wasn't really a lot to talk about with this announcement of what Young Justice Season 3 is going to be like. So, all I had was Outsiders, so what do you guys also think of Young Justice, of that title for Young Justice, Outsiders? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you think we'll get this universe's Outsiders? Just comment below, let me know, and once again, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.